How's it? Today is Wednesday, November 15th. Low volume, high intensity. Kicking my. It's been a hard day today. Today was clean and jerks with back squats. Last week's Wednesday workout was a lot better relative to the Monday of last week. And I hope that today was going to be something similar to that. But that was simply not the case. Clean and jerk singles up to 125 today. It's 4 kilos more than I did last week, 121. I didn't miss any of my lifts last week. And I missed all of mine today. And, there are a lot of things that I do want to think about when I'm doing all of this stuff, but what's really happening the last couple days is me reflecting on how strong I used to be. Today's cleans at 125 were hard, and the jerks were all misses. So I made all my cleans, which is good. But there was a time when I didn't even have to think about cleaning 125. Like, that was going to be 100% make every single time with relative ease. Lately, that has just not been the case. And the same thing with my snatches. Man, it's been difficult, like, mental exercise to really take a step back and look at where I am as far as training goes, and like, is this what I really want to be doing right now? I have no idea. As far as the actual workout today goes, I know that typically I don't warm up very well for my clean and jerks, even when it is the first thing I do on the Wednesday. Typically I go like 60, 80, 100, maybe 115 and then 125. That's probably what I would have done. But today I thought, okay, I'm going to do everything I can to warm up as best as I can. So I did all my hip stuff, my lower back stuff. And then I also did some shoulder warm-ups, which I think did help a little bit. But the end goal, or the end result, didn't help too much. So, yeah, all of these extra things still resulted in poor shoulder mobility and real big tightness in my right shoulder, like you can see right there. So today's warm-ups went 40, which I don't ever do, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, and then 125. You can even see there on that jerk, that bar went really far forward. And I don't know if that's because my actual dip and drive is going a little bit forward, or if it's because my shoulder is not letting me push the bar forward, or behind me, push the bar back. It's probably a little bit of both. And it doesn't really get better. You'll see that I do think that the reason I missed my jerks today, all of my jerks, were because of my inability to get my shoulder to go where it needed to go. This is the last jerk I make, which is 120, which is, pretty good. But from where I was before to where I am now, it's humbling. Yeah, look at me. Not happy on that shoulder. I watch all of these fails. So these cleans are still difficult. I don't like looking at old videos when I feel like this, but I know that is not at all how I used to lift. And that's not how I lift at all either. But right here, this is really painful in my shoulder. To give you kind of perspective of what it feels like a really tight and sharp pain. I can't really reach from my right arm. I can't reach to like, say if I have to scratch my left shoulder, on the outside of my left shoulder. It's really painful with doing that. So I honestly think it's been better today than it was on Monday. So hopefully me kind of monitoring it a little bit more closely is going to be beneficial tomorrow and then on Friday when hopefully I'll be able to lift heavy again. I think that a lot of things have been adding up all together, and for me, maybe I do need to have more of a proper like deload and have a couple weeks of just off-season training. I don't know. I don't think that that's what I want to do, but I think that that might be what I need. I'm not sure. I will definitely talk with my coach coming up soon. After my failed jerks today, I did some clean pulls, 3 doubles at 135. Like, even this feels pretty heavy. I mean, 135, I don't think I've clean and jerked 135 in over a year at this point. But usually, like, if I can pick it up off of the ground and clean it, it feels a lot lighter than this does. So I'm in a spot where I haven't really been as far as my training goes, like, ever. I'm in a spot where if I load the weight on the bar, I don't know if I can actually clean it. And that is scary to me because that's never been something that I really second guess. Like, if it's a super heavy weight, then yeah, maybe I'll think about it. Like 140, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can clean this. But 125, it was never the case where I was like, I don't know if I can clean this. So yeah, that's not a good perspective to have. As far as back squats goes today, I did 3 sets of 2. I was originally planning to do 3 sets of 3 at 151, but given how Monday went and how, the early part of today went, I thought, okay, pushing for 3 might be a little bit overkill, overzealous, so I am going to be smart, I guess, quote unquote smart about it. You see me there, I was contemplating doing a 3rd rep, but first 2 were pretty challenging, so I think this is the right move. It's still kind of in line with what I'm trying to do, is lower the volume, but still push the intensity. There was a time when I could do 155 for 5.5s. It's never at the end of the workout, but still, like, that was something that I was capable of in the past. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to focus on getting my shoulder right in the next couple days. We'll think about strength and how those things can be changed in the future, but that's it for today. I am looking forward to Friday. Hopefully I can redeem myself. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Shoots.